Okay, let's see if we kill any dwarves today. Let's see. I have been thinking and meditating on how difficult it is to create kind of like really compelling content in this game. And I think part of it is just the fact that it's got such a strong narrative component, but that narrative component is buried beneath so many layers. So the people who are really good at finding those components just, ooh, God, they make some brilliant content with that. And I don't feel like I'm there, but I love playing the game. So I want to play it. So I just need to figure out how to do better. Let's see, everything is getting built. I don't think I still have any more marble. Marble blocks? Still only have one. Okay. I'm going to leave the one there because I want to be able to see that I don't have any. And I find if I get rid of them all, I just keep thinking I've missed seeing it. And if I can find one and then see the number one, it just makes it that much easier to see that I've got one marble block. So many beds. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for gypsum. That's why I'm doing some exploratory mining, because right now I've got none left. I used all of it to splint up our Mr. Brave over here. Ooh. Don't imagine you're doing very different, but I don't remember how you're doing. Let's see your health. He can grip now. He's still got infection in his ankle and his head. Head is an excellent place for an infection. People know who've had head infections. It's the best. Let's go to our job list. I'm down to only 3.5 pages of jobs. Psh, that's just going to take forever. No one's making steel. No one's making pig iron. You, sir, are a farmer. I could have sworn I saw a million plant seed jobs, so go work. Probably going to get some lambs soon. I'm hoping. Is that an alpaca? That's a llama. It's a llama. They're both male, though. So no chance of getting sufficient baby alpacas. What is that? Glass. Oh yeah. I did buy some glass and a book. I have no idea what to do with the book, but it said it was well written. Figured dwarves might need something like that eventually. Have all the puppies fled? Or are all the puppies... Nope. Yeah, they've all fled. That's fine. I was wondering for a second. Oh no, they're in there. How did I not see them? Oh. Going blind. Okay. Wow. Okay, bins are starting to fill up. Let's keep that bin job open. I'm assuming a bunch of these are empty. And you're just going crazy on bins like you do, because I haven't figured out how to do this right. Amount of empty bins is less than 5. Not satisfied for next check, but you keep building them. Okay. Make cheese. Construct slate cabinet. There's still 14 of those left. Got beds coming in like crazy. We need to go get those placed. Let's focus on the more deserving. And let's give the poor dwarves a place to sleep first. Some of them are going to get... I mean, I've got an amazing carpenter at this point, so a lot of them are just going to get absolutely insanely good beds, which is good because they don't have much space to enjoy those beds in. Might as well make them nice. question is going to be, how do I decide who gets a nice big room and who doesn't? What I think I'll do is I'll prioritize kind of the highest skill they've got. Like if they're very skilled, they're going to be more likely to get a bigger room, which I think is fair. They can climb the ranks. Of course, that means I have to remember that that's a thing that I'm doing. But why would that be difficult? I'm gonna fuck that up. Language. Apologies. Really, one bed short of being able to do that particular bit. I've got more beds coming anyway. Let's look at the first floor. Out of cobaltite. I'm not out of cobaltite, dude. Okay, so why are you not being willing to build from cobaltite? Is the question. Because I have it. It's not even that far away. Okay, it's pretty far away. It's a distance. Actually, no. No, it's not. Go down. It's right there. Okay, let's pull that out. We're going to get that into a closer stockpile. So, it's time to get that. It's time to get them. Let's see. It's downstairs. There. There. Okay. So, dope. What on earth is? Oh. Well, this seems really bad, if I'm being honest. Seems like everybody's gonna die now. This might be the end of this fortress and the beginning of a new one. Okay, don't unpause. Let's go to alerts. I need y'all in the burrow. Who is outside right now? What are all those? Just plants, okay. Is anybody fishing? Yeah. Okay. Before I do that, I just need to check one thing. Okay, I can. I don't know why. I thought I couldn't do them both at the same time for some completely insane reason. Everybody inside. Okay, who is outside? I wish there was a way to check that. Is there a way to check who is outside the burrow right now? Yes, everyone is currently restricted. I don't know how long I can leave this. If I see that there's someone heading back. No, there was a fisherman out here. Is everybody inside? Oh, let's that'll be inside. This will all be inside. The only things which might not be inside are the no jobs. I'm just going to check them real quick. Of course, it zooms to a black screen every time. Yep, okay. You're inside. I imagine you're inside. Yep. Okay. Okay, you're getting smashed, aren't you? You're getting absolutely smashed. Euphoric due to inebriation. Don't make a mess. Where is the Cyclops? I guess that's the bigger important question. Because if the Cyclops is nearby... Okay, and how close is that to me? Let's get the mini-map up. Okay, so he's right there. He's close. Who are you? Nish. Nish, what are you doing, man? What are you even carrying? I've stopped all of this. Ah! Nish, 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 Nish. Why? Why are you out there? Ah, can't do this right. Why? To get an apricot. It's gonna kill all of my wildlife. Nish, you've got like 10 seconds. Okay. I need this done literally as soon as possible. Literally as soon as possible. Okay. Come on. Sorry, elves. Y'all gonna get murdered. Don't blame me. In fact, maybe that'll buy me a few seconds of time. Dude. Dude, he's coming. Is he going for the animals first? Okay. What the hell? That's it. Somebody is literally getting the job to pull levers. That's all the job you're gonna get. I don't give a damn. Why? I need some kind of prioritization like in RimWorld where it says, look, this is the #1 priority. If this happens, if I tell you to pull a lever, literally drop everything that you're doing. I'm just gonna take my gem cutter and say, you are a lever puller now. Are you even awake? You're asleep. Okay, wrong dude. Other people who can pull levers. What's someone who doesn't have a job? Godin. This is fresh. Godin, you're not working. Just pull the damn lever, please. Somebody. Yeah, he's beating the hell out of my sheep. That might buy me a few seconds. Someone pull the lever. Why? Okay. You know what? I get it. Let's add a new burrow. Let's change the selection to that. Okay. And who's the nearest person to it? Look. Ooh, what's your name? Monum. Guess what, Monum? You are the new resident of Burrow 2. Pull it now. No. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? What the? No. No. Pull the lever. Someone pull the damn lever. How can I make you? Oh, thank God. Oh. Sorry, elves. Okay, let's throw that burrow away. Go back to your work. And Maybe the elves will kill it. Probably not. No, it's beating everything to death. Let's take a look at it. It might be a bit injured at this point. Not injured enough for me to want to deal with it, but... Is it carrying someone's corpse? Giant humanoid monster with a single eye set in its forehead. Her dry hair is extremely long. She has low cheekbones. Her ears are extremely tall. Her brass eye is slightly protruding. Her head is somewhat narrow. Her hair is ochre. Her skin is pale chestnut and her eyebrow is slightly low. And you're apparently carrying someone's mangled corpse. Looks like the elves have buggered off. Oh, no. I was just highlighting the mangled corpse. I thought he was carrying it. Okay, his head collapsed into a lump of gore. Elf merchant's knocked unconscious. The Cyclops appears to be horrified by his own killing. Okay, well, I'm equally troubled. It's a friendly donkey, and I think all of our above ground animals are now dead. Maybe this... No, the stray llama came in. Okay, so... some things lived. We do not have the resources or skill to face this guy yet. I'm going to pretend he's not there and hope he goes away. I am going to emulate... the modern leadership we're seeing in the world, and I'm going to do... Things aren't so bad. I mean, this Cyclops is barely killing more than the number of dwarves that died in mining accidents. It's not really a big deal. It'll be fine. Technically, he's mostly killed elves at this point. We don't really care about elves. We'll blame it on the elves later, though. For sure. Okay, good. They're digging it. These things set to only take from certain sources, or... Okay. Oh, he's killing a donkey now. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of dead bits up there, and they're all going to rot, which is really sad. But it's really dick all I can do. Mechanisms not get stacked in bins. I've got so many bins. Tetrahedrite for years in this map. Okay. Beginning to think that anvil looking thing should just have been much bigger, but I don't want to make it too big. I don't expect we're going to have that many blacksmiths in the blacksmith guild. Just considering we don't have any right now. we're getting more idlers than we used to. How is he doing? He is covered in donkey blood. Appears to be completely healthy. Yep, completely healthy. Not taking a scratch. What did you kill there? What's that? That's my baby alpaca. And oh, our breeding goats. Oh, this is a bit of a setback for our animal agriculture. Maybe this is here to refocus us, because I've been very unfocused with this base. I've been trying to make it a little bit of everything. Honestly, I've been using this fortress as a means to better learn the tools and learn what's changed since the last time I played. And I think, honestly, I think if it falls, it's okay. It was an interesting idea, but it's far too ornate for what's needed for me at this point. I need to be making a bare bones military fort, basically. And I didn't do that. And because of that, they're probably all going to die. But with masterwork barrels. Okay, well, you know, he'll probably go away. He'll probably go away, right? He's not going to stay here forever. He's going to get bored. Yeah, he's bound to get bored eventually. Maybe we'll get sieged and he'll go kill all the siege attackers, or probably more likely a migrant wave. Okay, that has been sorted. Let's get that set up for ridiculous stones that we don't want anywhere else. Actually, no, we just need normal stone down here. Okay, stones, gems, probably going to do more stones in the south, but for now, let's just get stone. And we'll just say we don't want any economic stone. We're not looking for clay, we're not looking for metal, just stone. And let's get rid of this one as well. I'm really, oh no, we're very low on wood. Well, we don't have to deal with any more migrants for the time being, so that's okay. This isn't filled, that's filled with a skull, that's fine. Might as well continue to beautify the place while everything goes to hell. for now. Okay, we're going to move the still down here. Things are definitely getting done. This begs the question, are you still making barrels? Don't. With a limited amount of wood, I would like you to make pots. Oh gosh. Of course he's still gonna be there, isn't he? Uninvited, that seems... putting it lightly, really. Oh, he's near the edge of the map. Why don't you... leave? Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Oh, that's a good point. I would like, I have 3 wheelbarrows in here. It's a lot of stone to move. Got a lot of gems to move too. Did gems get put in bins? I don't remember. Dude, what I'm going to tell you right now is stop that. Go build the other one. Holy. Wow, he was full of booze. I didn't know that could happen. Okay. How much booze do I... I've got too much booze. Too much booze. Also extremely thirsty. Oh, more puppies. Can we move those to the... Could let all my dogs get killed in my name, but I don't think it would help anyone. A mink? Okay, that's odd. Okay, now that I've got the dogs, I should get them trained. I still think you should be able to make war pigs. A tame slug? Really? It's kind of gross, I'll be honest. Too much farming, too much food, too much brewing, not enough military dwarves. That's a real problem. Is it solvable at this point? I suppose it must be. Let's just find some farmers and turn them into soldiers. I don't have, of course, outfits for them. Planters, engravers, planter. You know what? We just need bodies. We get a lot of farmers. If I don't recognize your name, you're probably going to join the military. Maybe not our medical dwarves. If you're a fish cleaner or a fisher dwarf. Yeah. Ranger? Yeah. Okay. Did anyone ever build this? Yes. Okay, so let's make... Geez, how much wood do I have left? Bones, probably not much better. Okay, so I need you to basically pause everything. You... 6 wooden crossbows, please, because I'm not sure everybody has crossbows. It's causing me problems. How much ammo do I have? A lot of wood bolts that probably won't do much. A bunch of wood arrows. The elves are going to be pissed at me for this caravan incident, but honestly, they should have read the room. We've got enough beds to get these placed. We need some space. You know what? I don't need to have them in the burrow anymore. They can't leave. I realize that's keeping them from actually doing work in other parts of the place. Of the fort. God, it must be really stressful to be trapped indoors knowing that there's this threat outside that you can't really do anything about. Oh. Me and my wife started our quarantine well in advance of when the official guidelines came. I think it was like March 12th, and we were like, this is going to be worse than they say it is. And we called some people and said, you should stop going out. And some of them were like, nah. And then like 2 weeks, I guess, maybe, the government finally gave guidance to confirm. We actually started doing our extra shopping for this threat, like even earlier. Maybe 3 to 5 weeks earlier, we'd started just getting a little bit extra every time we went shopping. So we never had to hit the shops when they were really crowded. It's always good to be prepared for a threat. To be fair, if we have to stay in this place for a while, I have got so much food and so much drink. In fact, with that in mind, I am going to say, let's leave these fallow. We are okay for now. we don't need additional food. Process plant to bag, process plants barrel. Okay, well, here's the thing. I think those should all be on these ones as well. Yeah, except I don't want milking animals on here. No milking, no shearing. Same here. No milking or shearing. Okay. So with that in mind, I can also take this one apart. And the kitchen is going to go down on this side. So just as that had 2 there, 2 there. That's a good point. I should just line it up with this. So say there. A little bit of symmetry. Okay. I'm not going to build any more tables and chairs because we don't have any more wood. Or very little. You can make cheese. If you would like, you can make cheese. If we've got milk. I think we've got milk up there. You still around, mate? Why don't you piss off? In fact, let's watch him a little bit. What are you up to? Oh. Is that a migrant wire? Oh gosh. Well look, we keep getting fresh dwarfs. Maybe one of them will eventually hurt him. Oh god, the gore. Now, question, they were never considered part of my base, right? Oh, I'm gonna have to build a lot of graves for these dudes. Couldn't you have just stayed away? Oh, hey. He took a bit of damage to his left hand and he's feeling a bit stressed. Fantastic. Let's still follow you about. He's getting tired. You guys got him on the run. Come on, you can do it. He's about to murder a child. He murdered a child. Good job. You guys can just run him around until he's tired. Maybe we could finish him off. Yeah, dead children. Okay. Jesus. Okay, you. I'm gonna need you to do me a special. I'm gonna just pause all of that. I'm gonna need. In fact, let's do it through here. Coffin. Let's say 30. 4 of them have already been taken care of, so that's fine. Some of them are animals. Don't think animals need them. Child actually held out pretty well. The Cyclops scratches the dwarven child in the left lower arm, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Grim. Oh, so grim. anybody actually gone to go train? Okay, it looks like some people are training. Maybe? What are you guys doing? That's not what you're doing. What are you doing? G. Individual combat drill. Individual combat drill rest. Okay, so you guys are doing combat drills. You're not wearing any armor though. You're like... You'll get straight up murdered if you go outside. Oh, are you making steel? You are making steel. Okay, did anyone make those anvils? No. Don't know why. I've got blacksmithing. Is it metal crafting? I've got a metal crafter too. Wait, do I have blacksmithing? I'm a dunce. Okay. That should sort that. Okay. Did I ever find gypsum? No. How do I want to do this? Let's just auto mine some stuff out. Sphalerite? Fine. Yeah, mine it out. Don't think I really need it for anything. I guess I can make some brass. What I need is gypsum. Still hanging out. Who was that guy? Peasant. What killed him? Let's see. The force twists the neck, tearing apart the fat and bruising the upper spine's nervous tissue. A tendon in the upper spine has been bruised. God, he has killed so many. Hope he feels pleased with himself at least. Hey, so far 30 is the right number. What happened to the rest of them? Oh, there he is. Dwarf Farmer Necromancer. Whoa. Where are you going? What the hell? What the hell? Did more dudes get trapped outside, or did someone open the gate? How are people getting out? Are people getting out? What? Where were those guys trying to... What are you guys trying to do here? And why have these guys become... How? You never got into the place. Oh, is this just another batch? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, my God. And let me guess, he's still completely fine. His hand's almost healed. I forgot how dangerous this game was. I forgot how bad it could be. This guy's like endless bloodthirst. He's gonna stay here forever and just murder people. I had 58 when he arrived, so when that number gets back down to 58, I think that means he's killed most everybody on the map. Maybe then he'll get bored. Where on earth is the, let's see. No. Vengeful when joining an existing conflict. He was uneasy after seeing Melville Diamond Portal's dead body, and Mistum Wire Ceiling's dead body, and Rakast Klafgotch's dead body. She didn't feel anything after seeing the KV Sow, Bemble Lenschoist's dead body. And was uneasy after seeing Kib Strongclasp's dead body. That's understandable. You just saw a lot of people die. You dream of raising a family. Oh, it's a shame. I somehow think that is not going to be your experience. In fact, let's just very quickly take a look at the health. Should be at least one of you with terrible health. Oh, no, that's my dude. He's still doing pretty badly. But actually, technically, he's the worst off. This other guy is either playing dead Ooh, Maffle, that sounds familiar. Did he die? Okay, no. Well, at least your lover didn't accompany you on this ill-fated expedition to a terrible place you should have never come. Oh, we're down to 59. I think this is the last guy. Plus these kids. Oh? We're going to see a Cyclops any second? Nope. Can you at least clean up after yourself? At least eat their bodies. Don't be rude. Oh. He's getting tired though, I think. Oh, he's stressed. Doesn't actually say he's tired. Bit of a scar, left hand is dented. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be stopping you at all. Look, if anyone would like me to, I will open up the fort and we can watch this Cyclops murder his way through, and I will start a new map. Because I feel like I've screwed this one to hell. If you are interested in that idea, just please let me know. You know what? It'd probably be easier to ask you to let me know if you're not interested in that idea. And then I'm justified in actually murdering the fort unless someone says something otherwise. I'm not entirely sure he's ever going to leave. I think he's having too much fun. Let's see. 39 dead. Okay. It was 30 at one point. And any of those new guys left? No, it still says there's 63. So that means I think there's still 5 people or so wandering around on the surface, running for their lives. Let's see who he's murdering today. So slow now, you're getting tired, mate. See, look, target. Kill, murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Oh, he's speeding up. Oh, they run. They run. This map is nothing but gore. Is that kid still alive? It looks like he's alive. Odom Idrathkonos. Who's your mom? Doran. She dead? Guessing she's dead. Was it Doran? Did Doran die? Yeah, okay, so he watched his mom get murdered. If it wasn't for the fact that he himself is also almost certainly going to be murdered right now. Oh. Oh. Can you guys outrun the Cyclops? He's bothering to kill turkeys. That's always helpful. He's having a hard time catching him now. Oh. That kid is going to die. Oh, wow. He's starting to get wounded, though, isn't he? Who's fun? Is it the kid? Who's doing this? Oh, no. Probably not. Probably not the kid. I don't think the kid's the one fighting him. The chieftain. Who is the chieftain? What? Who's this chieftain guy? Is he a visitor? Is he dead? Chieftain. Just says the chieftain. Huh. Chief. Nope. Does anyone know what's going on with this chieftain guy? Oh yeah, the kid's dead. Well, they weren't going to have a good life anyway. They watched their mother die in front of them. Who is this, the chieftain guy? I'm so confused. I need an explanation. Does anyone know what the hell is going on? Zoom. Istrath. Istrath, is that... Ah! A were-lizard came on the map at the... Okay. Istrath. I suppose he ran away. Oh no, Istrath's this dude. Who is the chieftain? Who's the were-lizard who came here and did some damage? Whew. I guess we'll have to figure it out later. Let's hope someone kills him. Have they been cleaning up while being chased by this dude? Because that's intense. I feel like I missed a good fight and I'm a little bit bummed about it. Should have just been following this guy. Look, they're like putting wood in the stockpile. Just a field of blood out there. Just let that dude walk right by him. What is he doing? I mean, he's kind of bashed open, but he's not bad, is he? Stumbling obliviously. Okay. Well, I bet I could still send all of my dudes against him and die. Okay, yeah, just a little bit further to the right. The bravery of these wood haulers is amazing. I need to go grab something to drink real quick. Just gonna turn the webcam off for a sec. Water, water, water. What's he up to now? He's still alive. I can see him walking around. Oh, another kid? Oh, almost, buddy. You almost got him. He's pretty badly wounded. Do you guys think we could take him? Oh, so close. You got him. Wow, he didn't take long, did he, this kid? Strikes him in the right hand. The injured part explodes his hand into gore, opening an artery. Twists the right wrist, bruising the bone. Okay, then, really going for the right hand. I mean, I've got a brace on my right hand right now, so that all sounds terrible. I suppose it'd be terrible even if your arm wasn't in a good enough position. Scratches the dwarven child in the left upper arm, tearing apart the muscle. And finally just scratches the child's head off, like a lottery scratcher. Looking haggard. That's good. But he's healing up. She's healing up. I still just want to watch what she's going to do. Oh, you going to murder a turkey? Too slow. Oh, no. Oh. Dead turkey. Okay, yeah. Oh, who did he track? Who's he going for this time? No, that guy's already dead. Oh, that guy had been doing so good with the wood hauling too. I feel bad. Kind of, almost. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Are we back down to 59 or 58? Ooh, 54. Some people must have been left outside. Wow. I think he must have finished killing them all by now. Did he leave? No. Look, man, I need wood. Can you just kill everything and leave? Okay, if no one has anything to say about it, I'm opening the fortress and setting all of my... Oh, wait, there's people. What's he killing now? Oh no, that's a mammoth, a marmot. That's not going to be a problem for him. Yep, okay. So, you guys are completely ill-prepared for this. So that's fine. That's a thing that's going to happen. I need you to attack. That dude, he's going to kill you. B, I need you to attack that guy as well. The rest of you guys, prepare. Let's let them in. Or let them out, rather. The second that lever is pulled. Okay, so let's go find him and see how they do. Nope, they're ganging up on him. That seems to... Well, no, he's gonna kill him, isn't he? Oh, wait. Ooh, I can't wait to read this fight. Oh, then some nasty creatures showed up, too. Okay, he killed... What the hell is that? What the hell is going on? Dwarf Engraver Gaunt Slayer? Who the hell is that? What the hell is going on? Cyclops Gaunt Slayer. The Gaunt Slayer. What? Oh. He's raising undead. Okay, this is all going incredibly poorly. Okay, everybody's... Is everybody gonna die then? What's going on here? Who is this guy? What the hell is this thing? He is strapped with massive amounts of muscle and lard. His head is gone. He has a fairly deep and raspy voice, but no head. His left foot is gone. His left lower arm is gone. His right upper arm is gone. This is gross. But Cyclops is indeed dead. Now I don't know what everybody's fighting. Oh, okay, so a necromancer, in the process of trying to help us win the battle against the Cyclops, oh, Cyclops is not dead. Or he's raising the Cyclops? What the hell? Okay. I don't know what's happening. All I know is everybody's getting killed. Oh yeah. Okay. Okie doke. So they keep raising, someone keeps raising these guys. Someone getting like extra dead guys, I guess. So yeah, I've got Minkot. Let's see, Minkot's probably already dead, right? Now we've got Minkot. Okay, what about Ral? No? Okay. So he's erasing dead that he can't control? I don't understand. I have not made enough coffins for this. How's that coffin order coming? Oh good, 29 of 30 remaining. We'll let the ghosts kill the rest of us. Oh. Okay, is there a way to stop, if anyone's actually listening, is there a way to stop necromancers from joining? Like, because they seem to be causing problems, if I'm being honest. They seem to have been raising. Yeah. Oh, these are friendly. Not this one. That one's not friendly. That one's not friendly. Oh my gosh. The corpse situation is a bit much. There's going to be roots everywhere if I go that direction. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. There's not nearly enough medical supplies to help you all. You know what? You know it's an efficient place to put... An efficient place to put a graveyard. Is directly next to a hospital. A macabre revelation for a macabre time. Ah. It's too hot in my room right now. Reflexes are failing. Say, count that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Let's say it's a let's just count it properly. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's enough for 36 bodies. We have soap now, though, so there's that. Hey, we're down to less citizens than we started with. That's what you want. 68 dead things. Oh, dude, Lord, don't die. You guys better be saving him. He already survived one bad event. And let's just check in real quick, because I'm guessing you guys have not done a thing. These are the dudes that I hired. Seriously? Is there like a way to make you guys do stuff? You guys are the worst. One bobcat. You killed a bobcat. Okay, next job. Next time, I'm not taking any of them. I'm going to start a new fortress. I'm abandoning this one. Nah, I'll leave it alone. I'm not happy with the way that one went. I did not prepare for that. It's my first fortress in 5 years. Don't know what I was expecting from myself. I'm going to play the next one a little bit more conservatively. We're going to focus on military expansion with a bare bones food brewing, and that's probably food brewing, masonry, carpentry. The rest of it, I'm just going to get them into military. Oh, mining. Oof my. Terribly done. Not at all good. Oh, God, I need to take this thing off for a second. Oh. Oh. Cleaning gain out. Yeah, okay. Create a new world. Okay. Let's have a long history. Let's have less civilizations. Fewer sites, maybe medium sites. Lower beasts, medium savagery, and frequent minerals. Go. How many are going to fail on the offset? Let's see. Are you going to make it through lakes and minerals? I like the layout of this one. I like that big inland sea. Lots of mountains in the north. Doesn't look like much in the south. Oh, 2 rejected already. It's going to take a little while for this to happen. Especially since I don't know if it just runs a bit slower while streaming or not. It does seem to run a bit slower than I thought it did in the day, but that might be changes to the actual game. Oh, good. Maybe having made it a little bit with fewer civilizations, it might go a little bit quicker. I think it already is going a little bit quicker. Less beasts as well. So what I'm thinking is we're going to look at the civilizations, take possibly a quick look in the Legends viewer, and just get a sense of the history about the civilization we're joining. And then I'll get into a fort. Got a bit of time. Let's see. Where do I see civilization popping up that looks attractive to me? This area over here. Can you even see the mouse? Let's see. No, you can't see the mouse. Okay. Let's see something real quick. Capture cursor is on. I think it's just because the actual game doesn't seem to allow the mouse over. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit cheesier on this next one, I think. I'm going to use the old cheese that I used to use that allowed me to survive some of the stuff that killed me this time. And this is when it starts to really slow down. I want to do my Rubik's Cube, but I'm pretty sure that's how I injured my thumb. Okay, I've got a lot more mobility than I did a week ago, though, so that's good. Am I applying enough pressure to do anything interesting yet? Ooh, that's terribly out of tune. Let's put that down. Haven't played it for over a week, so that makes sense. It's also been crazy weather here. Keeps alternating between hot and cold. We get weird storms for apparently no reason. Because that's in the wrong position. Okay, 201. Ooh, something just happened. Dark Goblin Fortress of Negebzos. Ugh, can't pronounce any of this stuff. So, there's still well more historical figures alive than dead. Doesn't seem like that's reduced the number of historical figures at all by making less people or beasts. Or maybe decrease. Ooh, is that a volcano? I'd love to find a volcano. I'd love to get some surface magma. That would definitely help with early production of metal. Fingers crossed. Ooh, Avak got Desperados 3. Hope he does a video series of it. Curious about how that is. Okay. What year should I go up to? Ultimately, obviously, the longer I wait, I think easier it tends to be. If you go early, you're facing all sorts of dragons and colossi and stuff like that. But the longer I wait, the more time it takes before I can actually start building the fort. It's bound to be a middle ground in there. Oh, if anyone's interested, by the way, I'm in no way affiliated, nor am I plugging them for anything other than the fact that I think it's great. I like to do, I play D&D, and I DM a campaign. And right now, if you are a DM, there is an amazing humble bundle for like all the campaign cartographer books, not books, not all of them also. The main ones like campaign cartographer, the dungeon one, the overland city one. Basically, if you like making maps in an AutoCAD program, that would be good. Also, tremendous amount of games on GOG and Steam. Well, actually, tons on Steam, including lots of the source books and adventures for Fantasy Grounds, if you use that as a virtual tabletop. And also, Eye of the Beholder it's a classic old school. It's kind of like Legend of Grimrock. Yeah, like Legend of Grimrock, if you remember that, if you played that. That's available on GOG for free right now. So, lots of good stuff for people who like D&D up. Okay, 241. Still Age of Legends. Let's see what happens once it gets to 250, if that changes anything. 251 maybe, I'll transit out of the Age of Legends. Because I don't feel like I'm ready for Legends. I feel like Legends are why I lost. Big giant, Cyclops. Cyclops? No, that'd be Cyclopus. It'd be Cyclopi. My Latin is not great. It's been years since I studied Latin. Okay, it's still Age of Legends. When does that end? I'm going to do a bit of research while this continues to grind forward. Okay, known ages. Okay. So actually, Age of Legends is already considerably better than the Age of Myth. Ages of Powers. I've never seen this before. The world starts with 3 powers and manages to progress that will proceed to the Age of Myth. The Age of 3 powers was the time of the Dragon Flog, the Demon Blarg, and the Titan Glurg. The Age of Race and Race, Age of 2 races, Age of Name, Age of... What on earth? Oh, if there are 3 or less, okay. So there were more than 3 significant powers. Interesting. So do I want to wait for the Age of Heroes? I think honestly, I don't want to wait any longer. Let's just... We'll have to wait for the game to come back to the front because it's chunking along. 260... Oh, I should have stopped at 256. 269, nice. Apparently. What's a good number? 270? Okay, 273. 91 divided by 3. It's not that mathematically interesting. Should I just go to 300? I like mathematically interesting numbers. It's the reason why people are like, ooh, 40. I'm like, 40 is not a significant age. I mean, 64 to me is the most interesting age. I think that's why the Beatles did it. I don't know if they were clued in, but the fact that it's both a square and a cube, I think it's the only age you can be. Actually, it'd have to be. It's the only age you can be that is both a square and a cube, because it's the square of a cube, which is just lovely. Yeah, it'd have to be something to the 5th power. No one's going to get to 3 to the 5th power. Well, probably not in my lifetime. What would that be? 27, 81. Too late for this. 243. Hey, Baron. How you doing? No, I think at 64 the question is, will you still need me? Will you still feed me? I am just letting this thing grind forward until it gets to 300 so I can start a fortress. How are you holding up today, Baron? This is Dwarf Fortress. You might have heard of it. This is the most complex video game I know of. It's so complex. I think there's books that are written about the complexity and the design goals and what Tarn Adams, the designer of this game, did when he created it. It's kind of like a cautionary tale / legend of video games. It's holding up. I can do this. So like a week ago, I was just laying in bed, couldn't really do anything with his hand, otherwise the pain was just intense and I had to go just lay in bed and watch Netflix. I know. Criminal. What a shame. I picked up all those campaign cartographer stuff. I don't know how to use it yet, but once I do, I should be able to produce some pretty nice maps for you. Okay, 298. I'm gonna hit it, and hopefully it'll stop on 300. 300, I think, is I mean, 30 itself is pretty good, because that's what the first 3 primes multiplied by each other. Oh, it went to 301. Whatever. I can't wait again. Use the world as it currently exists. So this game basically creates an entire world, and will it allow me to look around? Yeah. So it creates an entire landscape, and let's just enter, and it creates an entire history for the world. This thing does some intense procedural generation beyond anything that any other game I can think of has ever even attempted. It's been in development for 17 years. Supposedly it's going to come to Steam at some point, but if you look at when on Steam under Dwarf Fortress, it will be in early access, or when it's going to be released, it says time is relative. So, maybe. I think he said something like, if it's ready tomorrow, I'll release it tomorrow. It's Dwarf Fortress. I'm sure you must have heard of it. I heard of it long before I ever had the cojones to give it a shot. You have to like, let's see, just to give you an idea. So, I'm going to go into Legends for a minute. Rather than going directly into the fortress, we're just going to take a quick look at some of the things that you see in this. So like historical figures. These are all the historical figures in this world that I've just created. When they died, when they were born, what they did. In fact, let's take a look at this guy. Zuspus Profane Wrath was a goblin born in 19. He was the eldest son of the Gozuru Truthswith and Kutzmob Vicewaning. In the early summer of 19, the anaconda Uru Mourned Proud attacked Zuspgas. Anyway, he seems to have lived for about 130 odd years, 140 odd years before he was murdered. He got married. He had a lover. He broke up. He'd several lovers. My gosh. Who knew goblins were so into that? He killed 2 people in his lifetime. And he had related historical figures. And there's this for literally everyone. Let's find some people closer to when I'm going to be playing who are still alive. Just have to hold page down for the next 20 minutes. Probably not, but a while. Okie doke. And that's... Oh, or I could have just held page up, turns out. Okay, so these are the ones who are still alive. So, she's a sheriff. Unknown parentage. There's a female cougar woman. Just to give some of the big scary things time to die. Hoping that I didn't come into a world filled with like huge dragons. Here's all the places in the world. Dark fortresses, towns, forest retreats, vaults, hillocks, hamlets. It's insane. This game is nuts. Monasteries, mountain halls. Mountain halls are what I'm going to be building. Guildsguard. And after I build my fortress, all of the characters who come into existence, all of the babies who are born in that fortress, and anything that happens of significance in this fortress, if I build anything else in the same world after that fact, will recognize, and I mean, that'll be part of the history. It's truly bizarre. Okay. Rather than doing that, let's instead build a fortress. So I'm going to go a little bit cheesy on this. I'm not going to hold back because I clearly suck at the game after 5 years away from it. Okay. I want a decent mountain. If possible, I'd like to find a volcano, but I need trees. So let's just take a look around. Is this a volcano? No, is this just all badlands, isn't it? Let's go look in the high mountains. I don't think I've got any volcanoes on this map. No, that's just badlands. I don't need a mountain or a volcano. In fact, if I don't find something good, I might just build on the plains. It's a bit dicey building without being able to burrow into the mountain, though. Let's look. Ooh, necromancers. Well, there's only 2 dwarf civilizations around. They look a little beleaguered. Actually, the one in the southeast, you can see here all of these blue little marks that go away and move when I hit that. The ones in the southeast look like they're doing okay. They look fairly strong. The ones in the northwest seem a bit beleaguered. So, what about the mountains over here? It looks like it's hot. That's problematic. What about just a little military fort up here? I'm being a bit of a coward. Light aquifer, shallow metal, deep metals, flux stone layer, some soil. It's got sand though. Being said, prestigious whips. I could go all the way out to here. There's no, as far as I can tell, there's no real dwarven presence out in this part of the world. And there might be a good spot to build. Like there. Mountains, river, trees. What's the elevation? Oh wow, that's crazier than the last one I did. Last one I did was like all 7s. Jeez. That's nuts. No trees. Okay. Definitely want some trees. Let's go a little bit further north. What about over here? This is also going to be crazy. Cliffs. Don't know why. I guess all of the rivers and the mountains are going to be crazy cliffs. Oh yeah, well it's not similar to D&D. Their Eye of the Beholder is free on GOG, Grand Old Games. That's an actual old Wizards of the Coast title. That's an old D&D game. It's kind of old school in the way it's done. It's not like an action game. It's like you have a squad of people. It's a bit funny. It's a decent game though. It's considered one of the best games of its time for D&D. And there's actually a bunch of D&D stuff on sale on Steam right now. I don't really want that crazy elevation if I can avoid it. What about here? That looks quite good. Deep metals. What kind of deep metals are we talking about? Gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, lead, bismuth. So, not good ones. No iron, no ability to make bronze. Does anything over here have better options for metal? Not really. God. It's terrible. What about on this side of the mountain? Iron. Iron's good. Cassiterite. No contact with anybody here. Might be good to get back into it that way, but okay, cassiterite and copper. So that's enough for bronze. Iron, marble. There is an aquifer. Okay. It's very hot and there aren't good tree options. Okay, what if we head all the way up here into the temperate zone? lignite. That one has towers in range. That has no trees. Ooh, 2 towers. Oh god, how bad is the wow, this whole area is pretty bad. What's going on up here? Skulking. I don't know what skulking is. This is all evil, isn't it? Yeah, sinister surroundings. No thank you. Wow. Lots of sinister areas in this. Skulking goblins. I'm almost contemplating going on an island, but these are so hot. Oh, but it's okay, but no good metals. No good metals over here. Okay, let's just confirm with these guys. Seems like most of this is necromancers, goblins, humans. An elf, human, goblin. Just need some better minerals. And the big problem is, do these guys even have iron? Like, if I go ahead with these guys, do they have access? They actually do. They have access to iron, so that's okay. Maybe I'll do a coastal base. Or a near coastal base. So here, this is interesting because this is a place that should have a fortress. Because if you go out this way, it's all ocean. So there's this little land bridge. This tiny little land bridge right here. So, yeah. It's a really small space too. I'm kind of finding that an interesting idea. Have enough stuff to buy iron, and I'll have to buy iron. I've got gypsum, kaolinite, bituminous coal, chalk. I'm gonna have to rely on copper and cassiterite to go with bronze, but that's fine. And what's the elevation map look like? It's not too crazy. What happens if I go this way and then head up into here? Is it the same resources? It's the same resources. Still have varied aquifer, so I need to be careful of that, and they're deep metals, so I'm not going to have access to them right away. Generally very flat. That is its own challenge. If I went that way, am I still getting woods? Would I rather maybe just have a little bit of woods? I don't need. And this gets me a little bit of shallow metal. Do I want just a bigger map? Bigger map would make things easier for me in some ways. Might slow things down a bit quicker. Hard to say. I like the idea of this. This is like literally a stop gap on any kind of movement from the western part. That being said, they've got people on the civilization on that side, so maybe it would make more sense to do it up here. And then I've actually got goblins that I have to deal with like this right here. Ooh, terrible resources though. Lignite at least. Oh, lignite and iron. When do I lose that iron? Like right there. So it's literally right at the edge here. That's going to be all salt water, isn't it? But I do have aquifer, lignite, kaolinite, so I can sell pottery to get stuff. I don't have the ability to make bronze, but there is iron on the map. But it's underwater, isn't it? So I'll have to dig deep before I can even get to it. Yeah, take care of yourself, Baron. I'll just send me a PM if you have any questions about next week. It's a little bit of land here. Yeah, man. Take care. There's no iron there. All the iron is underwater. What about on the other side? Broadleaf forest. Ooh, I like the idea of being in the broadleaf forest. Just such terrible resources. I suppose I can do metal crafting and sell it. It's not actually the end of the world. Like I said, even just getting a little bit of iron. Also, I kind of like the idea of having the ocean on one full side. In fact, is there a way to get it even more ocean? Proper coastal fortress. Goblins are around. Only have deep metals. But I've got fluxstone. I've got sand, so I could get into glass making early. Dwarves and goblins. I'm near enough to my civilization, but I'm like the farthest point out, which means I'm bothering to extend my civilization's reach, which is good. Otherwise, what's the point? It's a pretty ugly height map. I think most of is that just a quick rise right before water, or that doesn't make sense to me. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. It's warm. That's not too bad. Let's do it. I've selected a large area. Choose a small area if I experience lag. There's a good point with that. You're right. I am going to go smaller. I don't want to lag out. Oh. Lost that iron. What happens if I come up here? Untamed Wilds. Oh, I'm in the Untamed Wilds. I did not realize. This is probably doomed. Salt water, I need to find the aquifer quickly. Does that make sense? Hell with it. It's okay if I fail. Let's prepare for the journey. Now, first of all, I am going to be extremely cheesy here. I'm just just going to get rid of everything to start. So, new cassiterite. New, let's take, not native copper, tetrahedrite. I'll take 4 to start with those. New, let's say charcoal. New bituminous coal. I'll have to fill up on that. Okay, I need granite. Let's take like 10 of those. Is that gonna be enough? Mostly need them for the smelteries. Smelteries and the forges. I think I don't even need that many. I think 6 is probably enough, but anyway, we'll leave it for now. We're gonna need some wood probably. Like I said, there's plenty of wood around, but I'll need something before I've actually cut anything down, so wood, it's all the same. Let's get 10 logs to start. Things I need. This is where it gets super ridiculously cheesy. But it's going to make a difference to my early game sense. This is something I used to do basically all the time. See if it helps me survive a bit better. The problem is occasionally I create problems for myself here. Like that. What I used to do, I think, is just go meat. Oh, no. I'm glad they finally introduced that. That's the mistake I used to make all the time. How much meat have I actually got here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, if you are looking to kind of cheat this game, without cheating technically, this is a way of, or at least it used to be, they might have patched this out, in which case I'm wasting my time and everyone else's. This is a way that you used to be able to get free barrels, which early on really helps. Not having to make a bunch of barrels saves a lot of time. Now I think they'll stack, I don't know if they stack in the same barrels. I should have checked that in the previous game. Let's just go with that for now. Plump helmets. We'll get wine. Rum. Beer. I think the other one's whiskey, isn't it? No. What's the other drink? Ale. I'm surprised dwarves don't actually have whiskey, given that they're generally represented as being Scottish, and the Scots are the kings of whiskey. It's an odd little thing. Seeds. Okay. I'm getting 26 of everything because, as far as I know, they can only fit 25 in a bag. So this means I get free bags, which I need. Bags are another thing that's a real pain in the butt in the early game. Seeds, rock nuts. Okay. That seeds weapons. No. The whole point is to save as much of these points as possible so I can get tons of early ore. And just start pushing up bronze very early. That's the one thing I sometimes forget. And if you forget your iron anvil in this kind of loadout, you are completely screwed. Like, you're done. Game's over. Quit. Start again. Let's get one cloth, pigtail cloth, and one wool cloth. Stone. Is there anything else I want to grab? And then the stuff to make bronze. No. Metal. I mean, you can buy metal, but again, the difference in cost is insane. Buying, just to see exactly what I mean, one bituminous coal, one tetrahedrite, and one cassiterite come out to 18, and that should deliver, I believe, 4 bronze bars. Whereas if I just buy the bars directly, that's 100. So it's a tremendous savings to do it this way, but it does slow things down very briefly in the early game as I'm not able to do things. Okay, let's get tiny bits of sand. Also with the strategy, you might as well get lots of little things in case they decide they want them. Clay is usually easy to pick up. It's never usually worth getting blocks of any sort. Don't usually get any armor or stuff like that. I'm going to get somebody working on smithing and armoring right away. Powders, gypsum. Get a good amount of gypsum. Probably gonna need it. Already got 8 charcoal. And we need some thread. Yeah. And this is again just in case someone gets a mood and needs one of these things. Buckets, barrels, cages, tools, instruments, toys. Don't think I need any of those. Powders. Got the one I needed. Geez, no. Shields, no. Okay. So, I think that is mostly sorted. We're gonna hopefully get a bunch of leather early on. I'm gonna need to get a hunter up ASAP. Maybe get a little bit more meat. Normally I would just buy everything that's a 2. And I wouldn't buy any of these doubled things. I'm not sure if this is still how it works though. So all of this aardvark stuff, apparently, at least the way it used to work, is it all stacks. So anything, like all this Wolverine stuff, cut all that out. Let's get the dwarves themselves ready. So let's get Dwarf Therapist up. Where is it? Oh, I haven't loaded it. And we're just going to take a quick look. good strength, good recuperation, good focus, willpower, and spatial sense. So this guy is... Hey Mouse, what's up?
Eastern.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just thinking about not getting the whole food co-op order.
I mean, you can make that decision if you want, if we've got enough food and you think we're going to get enough food elsewhere. Okay. I do want peanut butter though on the next one. Toughness. This guy's tough as hell. Look at their military skills. They don't have any skills yet, but the question is, this guy right here, probably want to make him into something. Okay, Adel looks like he's going to be a fantastic hunter. Why is that? He likes being outdoors. Is that the only reason? So Bomrek and Adel both really like being outdoors. Bomrek wants to be a bowyer. Okay. So, Bomrek, you, sir, are going to be an ambusher, a bowyer, and crossbowman, archer, and let's say dodger. So your whole thing is you're going to make bows and you're going to help use bows. You'll provide food by hunting, but that's basically what you're going to be doing full time, and that will hopefully train you up. Adel, you are going to do most of those same things. Dodger, archer, crossbowman, and ambusher, but you are also going to be a woodcutter. Sorry, not ambusher. What am I thinking? What did I just have Bomrek do? Oh, bowyer and ambusher. Yeah. No, I was right. Okay. How's it going? I quit on the previous fortress. Things were bad, so I'm starting again. Can't see Dwarf Therapist, can you? There we go. So, Oodle. I need someone who is going to be a furnace operator. Adel, I think I just gave you all your jobs. You know what? Let's take you off wood cutting. If you think you'd like being a furnace operator, you know what? I want someone with much better furnace operation than that is going to be. So, next guy is Oodle. Oodle. Yeah, I'm going more with kind of my traditional kind of cheesy start, because basically I'm going to put the video up on YouTube, or you can watch it on Twitch, but Cyclops, basically Cyclops. Good times for everyone, except all the dwarves who were living in or visiting my fort. They did not have a good time. Oodle, you're a decent woodcutter. So I'll put you on a bit of wood cutting. That's fair. That's fair. I would agree with that assessment. Not every game is like that. Sometimes I'll play a game to completion and just let the fort like die out. I was playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and that died out pretty quick. Okay, who do I want as my miners? Adel, Oodle, Bomrek. Okay, well, you guys are all busy. Why are you so bad at this, is the question. Poor strength and agility. Do you guys do anything well? Focus and intuition. You both have good focus. Okay, so you, Eton, I think you would be a good bookkeeper. So I do like actually having a honest appraisal of my stocks early on. I think you'd also be a good wood crafter, but I don't give a damn about that. Stone crafter. Okay. I'm gonna need mugs. And probably sell some of that early. Anyone set up to be a good cook? Zasset. You look like you would be an okay cook. Let's get you competent ASAP. So I'm going to need to sell everything you produce. Oh, I've got 2 bomb ricks. And I put the wrong one as everything. Yeah. Poop, poop, poop. So I'm going much more with a militarist start where I'm going to get everybody very bare bones in terms of infrastructure and just let the new people build up my infrastructure for me while I focus on getting some competent fighters who can train other competent fighters. Actually, maybe you know this. Archer. Is Archer still used for crossbowmen? I believe it is. Bomric Edamat, why do you want to be a carpenter so much? Yeah, I thought it was. Bins and shields, okay. Ah, there we go. It's like, where is it? I'm gonna need a great carpenter out the gate because that is one of the only jobs, carpenter, mason, cook, and brewer, that I'm going to want people doing. So let's just take you straight to proficient. Anything else you want to do? Oh, this guy's also a good butcher and everything. Wow, Bomrek Legon Tekud. You are just... You're a fascinating guy. You just have a lot of skill and you're going to be good at a lot of things. And I feel like this is always how it ends up being with dwarves. You get a bunch of people who are just going to be rubbish at everything. Like this guy likes yarn, wool, and fur. I want to actually see this guy. Preferences. Oh no, just llama wool. Okay, but you like giant stoat leather? Okay, that's all very specific. I don't necessarily think I'm going to have all of those resources, so that's fine. I don't need you doing any of that. Okay, Udil, what do I have you up to? Woodcutter. Animal trainer is perfect for woodcutter. I love that combination. So let's get you training animals as well, because that way I can get... And, yep, furnace operator, and probably, well, no, siege operator, not yet. Glassmaker, let's put that in if I need it. You'd be a decent appraiser, but not as good as Udib, who's also the only person who can be our leader, basically. Appraiser, you'll be the organizer, flatterer, consoler, and leader. That's 5. I need you to be doing some other stuff as well too, though. Chief medical, you are the #1 guy for chief medical. Okay. Diagnostics. Milker, you could be a decent butcher. Broker. We'll put you as a butcher. You'd be not the worst miner in the world. Eton would be the worst. I'm gonna need miners. Bomrek. He is a carpenter. You know what? Sorry, Udib. You're also gonna be a miner. As needs must. Bomrek Adamat. What else can I have you do? Blacksmith. Yes, sir. Where is blacksmith? That's not metal crafter, that's metalsmith, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know why this doesn't say metalsmith on here. Zasset. I still have a lot on you, which is good. Because I need you to be my weaponsmith and my armorsmith. And I need you to be good at both. To start. Furnace operator. Furnace operator. Okay, Eton could be a surgeon. Just because he likes tables? Oh my. That doesn't seem like a very good reason to me. But he doesn't have a hell of a lot else to do. Actually, architect. Who's this guy? That's Zasset, yeah. Let's go back to Eton. You are also going to be, what did I say? Architect, that's the other page. Let's make sure you actually do it in a reasonable time frame. And fine, surgeon. Surgeon it is. Let's just make you a wound dresser. And no. That's like a nurse job. Let's give you bone doctor and suture as well. So you're my doctor and my record keeper and my architect. You're the brains of the bunch. That's it. Now I think if I make you a teacher, it's going to make it easier for you to teach other people to do what you do. But I'm not sure if that's a good use of my last point. I still don't have a mason. Crap. You are by default going to be my mason. I don't care if you want it or you're any good at it. I'm going to need blocks. Pomric, metalsmith, carpenter. Don't care about trapper. Weaver and clother. I'm gonna want those things. Mechanic. It's not a bad. I'm gonna need a mechanic. Spread these other points a little bit thinner. Do I have any miners? Honestly, they'll learn how to mine. I've got one miner. You know, honestly, at first, you're gonna need something to do. I'm gonna make you slightly less proficient in carpentry, and you're gonna be mining some of the time. We're gonna be doing some bare bones mining at the beginning. We're not really going quite as fancy and fanciful as my previous. And I've got building designer, right? Yep. You are going to be, I don't have any growers. Hopefully we'll be able to live off of the food we have for a short while. Oh. I'm going to make you a little bit of a teacher, so if we get some more people in who I want to be smiths, you can teach them. Tribute ore, painted learned, page dawns, plains lashed, tongs tribe, mooncraft, trade coven, cloistered drills. I like that. There's going to be a lot of drilling. It's going to be much more of a military fort. Steel riddle. I like bridge wonder. Sazir Kulal. I'm not even going to look at the translation. I'm going to look at the way it looks in Dwarvish. Bermuthair. Oh, I like Bermuthair. It makes me think of Bermuda. Earth column. Yeah, let's go with that. And the actual group name. Stinthad Adam. Kumil Kubor. Dalaredag Estundok. Ratis Stodirsum. Zulban Esmo, Dodak Lurit, Olan Gebar, Besmar Mishar, Eshim Godin. That's the closest one. Bucket lore. Silly. Akild. That's a little bit too close to home. Azuzral. Kinem Sigum. Thomas Thareth. Ustanreg. Lorazanag Ushirir Bakar. Febsil. Sedil Moldath, Gusgash Tosid, Edos Kogan, Dibesh Mafel, Eden Dumat, Amithral, Idashabar, the voice creation, that's terrible. Umarathel. Names matter. Let's we can actually pick the name and see what it means. Let's see. Guard. Duthnir of Waters. Duthnur Adel. And this makes sense because I'm literally putting this on the edge of an ocean. Don't know. It's going to be a terrible start, probably. Okay, so I've got 265 that I can spend on getting tons of coal and metal from the start. And let's see. And I've got, I don't like 29. Let's drop 2 points somewhere. Oh, wait. How much meat did I get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So if I drop down to 23 meat. I could just drop down a couple plump helmets. Or something else. Let's just get rid of the dog meat. Oh, I didn't get any animals. What the hell am I thinking? Oh gosh, that was about to be real dumb. I at the very least need one dog there. Bring these down to 12. That can get me... Where's the female dog? There she is. One dog there, and will that get me turkeys? Turkey gobbler. Turkey hen. Okay. Haha! And 2 more female dogs. Okay. Are you still there, Einar? Oh. Silly me, I've had Dwarf Therapist open this whole time. If you're still there, what do you think of this layout? Am I forgetting anything obvious? I almost forgot to bring an iron anvil, but it seems like I've got my bases generally covered. I've got my starting charcoal to start doing the bituminous coal. I brought enough granite, I believe, to do both the forge and the smelter. With the cassiterite and the tetrahedrite, I can make the bronze to make the picks so that I can mine more stuff, also make axes. So I can... I mean, the only thing I need to worry about is if I have a map with Kias, they're going to just steal all my stuff, and I'm not going to be able to go inside for a little while. Got a good amount of meat. I should have a lot of barrels. Assuming, I don't know if they've changed stacking rules, but when I used to play, you will stack all of the type of meat. So if I had great horned owl meat, brains, and intestines, they'd all go in the same barrel. But great horned owl meat won't go in the same barrel as barn owl meat during embark. So this should give me lots of extra barrels, being super cheaty. Lots of extra bags, being super cheaty. But 3 dogs, and most importantly, a lot of starting metals. Ooh, good. Food barrel and bark still works. Okay. Don't crash. Oh, yeah. For dwarf skills, I've got Zazit here, who's a teacher, a weaponsmith and an armorsmith, and a cook. They just like working with fire, I guess. Eton here is a building designer, stone crafter, and bookkeeper, and basically surgeon. We've got Udib, who is our leader, with the leader skills, also our appraiser, our main, our diagnostician, as well as being a butcher and a miner. Bomrak is a quality miner, quality carpenter, a little bit of metal smithing, enough hopefully to be able to make more, once I get iron, to make more anvils. Novice mechanic and weaver and clothier, which he actually has good starting role for. Udil, competent furnace operator, because I'm going to need that done quickly. Competent mason, adequate woodcutter, adequate animal trainer, because I want those dogs trained up quickly, because I might need them. I'm in a hostile, I think it's wilderness. Adel, woodcutter, yeah, woodcutter, ambusher, crossbowman, archer, and dodger. And Bomrek, Boyer, ambusher, crossman, archer, and dodger. And I'm going to get my archer squad built up very quickly. And hopefully get them training really quickly. Hopefully they're going to get trained up just hunting. And I'm going to let hunting be probably my early food. I'm not going to worry too much about some of the other stuff. I probably need to get a wood crafter, actually, or a bone crafter. I saw someone who had good bone crafting. Who was it? Legon Tekud. Legon Tekud. Well, no. Who's the other guy? Eton. Eton, my friend. Let's get you one down on Stonecrafter. I'm gonna need mugs, but before that, I'm probably gonna need bolts if I'm gonna have my dudes hunting. Oh, and now I've got 2 more. I can get more food. So let's go. Meat. Oh. I don't have a cat. I'm gonna need at least 1 cat. I always forget something. I mean, 2 cats would be better. You're joking, right? I don't want that many cats, and invariably someone will take like all of the kittens as pets, and then I can't kill them, and then I mean I'm assuming cat explosions are still a thing, right? Did Toady ever fix cat explosions? If you fix them, then yeah, breeding pair would be great. Kind of. What does that mean? Kind of is not a reassuring. Okay, that's fine then. Fine, I will drop coal, drop those down, and that's enough to actually get, I'll get 1 female cat, 1 male cat, maybe another male cat. I've got 22. I could get a lot more food. Or I could just put this back up. Is there anything I'm missing? I could get a crossbow to start with. Or copper bolts to start with. No. Do you know what would be good to start with, though? Because I don't want to have to make them. A couple of quivers. Because that means I don't have to get leather working up right away, which is good. And then after that, I'll get a little bit more meat. We won't get cat meat, because we'll have cats. That's just kind of weird. Got rid of the... Oh, I didn't get rid of the dog meat. Let's get rid of the dog meat. And we'll get donkey meat. And hopefully we won't have donkeys and they won't feel nervous by the presence of donkey meat in our fort. Okay, I'm going to pray to the gods of don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. If you didn't see already, we are in the Fortress of Earth column. And we are the Guard of Waters. And with that... Every time I hit the E key. Oh, regarding embark crashes. What about them? Before I hit any more buttons. Just right now, just resize it. Like that small? What's that gonna do? Does it just save on memory? Is it a memory overflow? Well, I'm fine with that. It didn't crash. Even if that was just completely nonsensical, I'm still good with it. Okay. So, this is us. Let's take a good look. We've got sand for days, so glassworks is entirely reasonable. Now, question. Can enemies come from over the water? Do enemies ever come from over the water? Have you ever seen that? Because if not, I mean, that's pretty obviously a fairly sensible way to build my outer wall. Well, we'll see. I think I'll pretend it's never happened to anyone ever. And if it does happen to me, that'll suck. Okay, so first things first, let's get a smelter built. Granite. Let's get a forge built. Granite. Let's get a carpenter shack built. Sure, granite. Yeah, probably. They don't protect their riders from drowning. Oh, that's not a good mount. That's a real crap mount. I'm gonna clear this whole area out of. Oh, I can't clear anything of trees yet. Let's just get things off the wagon so I can take the wagon apart. Just go food for right now. Need to get this all sorted. Dwarves gather food, dwarves gather furniture, dwarves gather bodies. Refuse. Just dump all of that for now. I'll go back and check it once I get some bone guys up. Gather wood, all harvest, mix food, workshop orders. Don't auto loom all thread, thank you. Use any cloth. Don't auto collect webs yet. That all looks fine. Yeah. Okay, one downside is I don't have any fresh water. In fact, actually, is this fresh water? Stagnant water. Don't really know what to do about that. There's apparently an aquifer on this map, so if I can find it, I can fill a well with that. What is all that? Driftwood. Really? Can I use driftwood? I don't know if I can use driftwood. That's fine. Ooh, that goes all the way down. Okay, get started with that, guys. And maybe get the animals sorted. Just put them all in there for now. Oh, I did get a donkey. I feel bad now. We're still gonna eat the donkey meat. Okay, I need to get these things built ASAP so I can strike the earth. Kidoke. Smelter's almost up. Wow, good on you, man. Fast builder. You got the forge up before the smelter. Okay. Add new task. Please smelt. That'll be fine. 3 of those. Yeah, start with that. Donkey wandering off. Put him back in his place. Okie doke. Actually, I haven't met our guys yet. Let's say hi. Udib, what is up with you? Worshipper of Mothram. Very close to the Japanese nasty. Mothra. Expedition leader. Nose bridge is incredibly concave. Dips down into the face. Deeply recessed chin. Her head is tall. It's does not sound like a nice looking lady. Great intuition, very good feel for social relationships, good leader. Questionable spatial sense, meager creativity, a very bad sense of empathy, poor kinesthetic sense. So you won't care about what people are actually, what's going on with them, but you'll be good at making them think you do. Okay. She sees the whole idea of taking time to master a skill as appalling, but really dreams of creating a masterwork, so you better hope you get a Fey mood, girl. Other than that, she seems okay. She detests mosquitoes. Don't think mosquitoes tend to be in the ocean. Let's see you. She doesn't feel anything at work. I finished up some work. That was not satisfying. Well, I am very sorry about that. We will get you on some more satisfying work shortly. Incredibly tough, but slow to heal. Has a very odd love of certain things, as all dwarves do. She's personally affronted by the whole notion of maintaining decorum and finds so-called dignified people disgusting. Yet she values tradition. Never the slightest bit cheerful about anything. And she's conflicted by this as she values parties and merrymaking in the abstract. I know people like that. I can be a bit like that myself. She can be very single-minded. She only rarely feels strong cravings or urges. Strong sense of duty. She is somewhat uncomfortable around those that appear unusual or live differently from herself. So yeah, single-minded and closed-minded. She tends to share her own experiences and thoughts with others. She's somewhat fearful in the face of imminent danger. She tends to be swayed by the emotions of others. She's somewhat quarrelsome and she is bothered by this, and she values friendship, even though it brings her no cheerfulness whatsoever. She can sometimes act without deliberation. She's often nervous. Okay. Hello, benevolent bunny. We are just looking at our new dwarves here. Very long sideburns. Neatly. I like this guy. He combs all of his hair. He's got very long sideburns, but no hair on top. So, like, he's got a beard that just starts from here. Okay, that's an interesting look. Does not value the truth. Well, my username Verumamo. I put it as Verumamo, but Verumamo actually is Latin for I love truth. So me and him probably would not get along. He takes no pleasure in his talents and appearance. But then why does he groom himself so well? He has a greedy streak. He's particularly curious about the world. That marks up with the not valuing truth. He doesn't often experience strong cravings or urges. He likes a little excitement now and then. He can occasionally lose focus on the matter at hand. Okay. Be merry, he says. He's satisfied at work. I like that aspect of him, and that alone. Okay, another worshipper of Akil. Ooh, Adel loves hematite. I hope I made you my smith. I don't remember. Hey, Mouse, are you going to bed? He personally doesn't respect a society that has settled into harmony without debate and strife, and does not particularly value the truth. So he wants a society that debates, but he doesn't care what the outcome of the debate is. What a confusing individual. He forms strong emotional bonds, could be considered rude, has a tendency to consider ideas and abstractions over practical applications. I can understand that a bit sometimes. Generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. He's quite ambitious. And it says ambitious and greedy. He starts chewing on his lips when he tries to remember things, and he mutters under his breath when he's thinking. So if he's trying to remember something, he's thinking. So he's like, Oh, when he moves his hands frantically when he's, What a weirdo. This dude's weird. I don't know. Don't know about that guy. We'll see. We'll see what he's like. Let's see. Sees life as unfair and doesn't mind it that way. That's smart. Life is unfair, and it's unfair to everybody. Shouldn't mind it. Sees merrymaking as a waste and doesn't think one way or the other about leisure time. She prefers to be alone, extremely confident of herself. She often feels lustful. She's pleased by her own appearance and talents. She doesn't mind a little tumult and discord in day-to-day living. Active imagination, bit stubborn, envious, has a good sense of humor and a distinct laugh. Honestly, I like her. She's my favorite. Proper. Yeah, she's just my favorite. Straight up. You're probably not supposed to pick favorites, but she's mine. Slow to heal, clumsy, very weak, and extremely quick to tire. You're going to be just a joy to be around. Values loyalty, sees sacrifice as wasteful and foolish, and doesn't particularly respect commerce. But you want to create a masterwork. Masterwork, okay. Tends to be a little wasteful. Doesn't focus on material goods. She has a tendency to go it alone without considering the advice of others. She generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. She tries to keep her things orderly. She has a tendency to consider ideas and abstractions over practical applications. Slipped into an Irish accent. She's quick to form negative views about things. She occasionally overindulges a habit of stretching her body during pauses in conversation. That's just a good practice. If conversations pause, why shouldn't you just move your muscles, keep the fascial planes from forming bonds between them that limit your movement over time. I'm a yoga teacher. You can trust me. Last one. Very clear voice. Head is clean shaven. Okay. She's weak. She's hella weak. Great analytical abilities. A feel for music, a good spatial sense and way with words. Ooh, she personally thinks the quest for knowledge is a delusional fantasy. That's a new one. Okay. Values honesty and sees competition as wasteful and silly. She would never under any circumstance speak up or otherwise put forth her point of view in a discussion. Ever. Okay. Very friendly, always tries to say nice things, likes to take it easy, likes a little excitement, not envious, slow to trust, isn't swayed by emotion, not particularly into joking. She's brave in the face of danger. Okay. Generally finds herself quite hopeful, takes offered help and gifts without feeling grateful, very humble, doesn't focus on material goods, generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity, and not particularly interested in what other people think of her. Well, yeah, tends not to be swayed by emotional appeals. Doesn't bother, tends to say nice things to others, but doesn't care what people say to her. Okay, well, that's pretty interesting. I like that. So, welcome to these dwarves. This guy is starting to smelt and make some coke. These guys are all chilling out for a bit. Instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we're just going to get our first... I don't think those things grow above. So let's get a bowyer's workshop up. Granite, and let's get a craft dwarfsman workshop up. Granite. So you guys will do that for me now? Yes? Good. Good, good, good. I need to get at least 2 crossbows made and some bolts. What do we have on the map? Albatross. Better question is, where is that on the map? Okay. It's not too high. And if anyone has the time to do so, let's get these dogs trained for war. Because I'm paranoid after my last fort fell. I should have I should have enough wood for 2 crossbows, I believe. And probably enough for some bolts as well. Are you training the dogs right now? Yeah, no. Oh, that's all done. Good. Let's do one thing of bronze just so I can get, so I can start doing some picks and axes. Is anyone going to go pick up that crossbow? Let's just see what labors have been assigned. Yeah, I've got 2 people. Let's take you off woodcutter for now, put you on hunter. I'd like you to go pick up that crossbow, Adel. Okay, that's done. So I've got 2 people on hunting duty. That should be fine. Okay, have you already got them trained? Okay, one of them's already trained. They should be trained quickly. That being said, oh, let me pause for just 1 second. I'm going to be right back. I just want to make sure I say goodnight to my wife. See you. When will I see you? Okay, be right back. Do. And click. Okay. Oh, I left it paused. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping it would all be done. That being said, there's not so much that needs to be done that if I had left it unpaused, it probably all would be done, and they'd all just be sitting around doing nothing. I need to get inside. Can somebody do this? Oh, I remember what I was going to do. You, sir, stop training animals. Bet I can force you to stop if I do something silly. I'm just going to go bonk, bonk. And then we're going to say military alert. Okay, yep, that worked. Now that you've stopped doing that, can you do what I would rather you do instead? Good. Good. Okay, that works. That is a strategy I can employ. There should be how much bituminous coal in here? How many coke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's enough. There's enough coke in there for right now. Why don't we just get these queued up so the minute this comes through. Oh, that's why. That's why we don't do that. Is that all done? No. Okay. That is fantastic. Is that all those jobs done? Yeah. Okay, so now that should work. You can go back to dealing with these animals for the time being. Let's just get rid of this burrow. And very soon, in fact, let's just get one of these cats over here. I want them to protect this stuff anyway. Probably need to get a refuse stockpile up shortly. Okay, pick not done yet. Okay, that's one pick done. So, Bomrick is our first major miner. So we need to figure out where exactly we want to strike the earth. I'm thinking probably right around here. Not sure exactly how far I want to bring the wall out, but I'm thinking this is going to be like our inner keep. It's going to be right in this little spot, which looks kind of perfect for it. So let's go back in a bit. And let's, do I want to do a ramp in, or do I want to, I think I might do a ramp in rather than stairs. So, okay. Let's pick the narrowest point. It's this one. 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, let's see, from this point here, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's honestly close enough. We will do down here. That's actually a little bit further than I want to go back. Let's actually do it here. Yeah, right there is where we'll start it. First miner's up and going. Let's look down here. And from here we will probably just mine out normally. How far does this go down? Probably reasonably far. And there's an aquifer in here, and I don't know when I'm going to find it. So that will be fun when that happens. 3. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then that will lead into this. Get a bridge in there relatively soon. Okay, how is that going? Bronze battle axe still being worked on. Got both miners in there now. Fantastic. Probably going to want to pave all this at some point, but don't need to just yet. I want to hit the aquifer relatively soon, but I don't want to hit it in the wrong circumstance. Need to get a mason up relatively soon. Okay, we got a bronze battle axe, so let's get all of these trees. Actually, let's get some of the trees from outside, because I'd like to keep the trees inside for when I need to close these gates. And for this purpose, I'm going to make a vast wood stockpile. Well, probably not that vast. Big enough. And we need to start thinking about the wood necessities that we have not yet done. So first also, let's get a refuse up. Okay, now, despite that seemingly all being ready and done, how much coke do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that should be 10. No, it's 12. So 20. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 plus 8, 20. So I can do pretty much all of the bronze now. then once that's done, just do all of the coke. And I'm going to start making some metal armor and weapons ASAP. Nothing's going to be super high quality to begin with, but better to have it than don't, is my thinking. How is all this coming along? They're digging out perfectly well. And then we're going to do a little bit of spelunking, find out how deep this sand goes. Oops, not enough. We want to get to stone ASAP. Basically, wherever the stone layer is, the first stone layer I get to is just going to be a strip mine and block creation. Then I'm going to get farming up some basic level barracks, and then I'm going to start getting some fortifications in place as quickly as possible. We have lots of drinks and decent amount of meat and plants. So oh, that's what I haven't done yet. Don't want to forget this. Don't cook the plump helmets. Don't cook any of the seeds. Don't cook any of the drinks. You can cook all of the meat. In fact, I'm going to get you doing that ASAP. How much do we have in terms of bolts at this point? Did anybody make bolts, ammunition? There we go. About 50. So, is anybody hunting yet? Carrying Bomrick. He's not hunting yet. That will all happen soon. Let them deal with this wood situation. Now, first things first. Can you use bucklers? If anyone knows the answer to this, how successful is it using bucklers with crossbows? Is it worth making some? Or shields with crossbows even? I made 2 quivers. Actually, I bought 2 quivers. They should be on the hunters. Let's see. Adil and Bomrak Logan Tekud. Let's see. Yep, he's got a quiver. And did you pick up? Bucklers are kind of pointless. Okay, it's good to know. Did he pick up his... Actually, I can look at their inventory on here, can't I? Let's expand that real quick. Yeah, he's got wood bolts. Doesn't look like he actually... No, he's got a crossbow. That's fine. And Adel also has a crossbow, decent quality, and 25 wood bolts. So once they're done with the other tasks at hand, I'm sure they will get around to it. It's not hugely important that they do it exactly right now. I do want 7 beds though. And actually, and a table, and a chair, and a door. This is all fine for now. You can do full-size shields with crossbows with no downside. Fine, that is good. I will get some wooden shields up for the interim. Who do I... Honestly, I'm going to let you guys finish cutting this down, but for the time being, I'm going to turn off wood hauling. It's because I don't have it sorted, isn't it? There we go. Turning off wood hauling That's enough wood for now. We'll turn it on a bit later. I need to micromanage a little bit more in the early game to make sure other stuff gets done. You going back down to mine? Good job. So, traps are... Now, your own guys, will they successfully avoid cage traps, or do you have to worry about trapping your own guys? It's the kind of thing where a diagonal checkerboard pattern is generally sufficient to avoid trapping your own guys and still getting maximum trapping on enemies coming in. I've struck lignite already. Oh, I've struck stone already. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Okay, good. Friendlies don't trigger traps at all, because I remember earlier on, I think when I last played it, you could get your own dwarves caught in traps. It was like rare, but it would happen, but they won't trigger any traps. Like if I put in swinging blade traps, they won't like try to dodge them and fall into a pit if I put pits on either side of the trap. Might play around with traps a bit more in this one. Okay, he is making coke again. Dude. Do this one. There's plenty of coke in there. Okay, I've got a bunch of guys not doing anything. What is your deal? Wood crafting, stone crafting, and doctoring. You're not doing anything. And cooking. Okay, well that's easy enough to solve. Let's get my kitchen up. Just start cooking. Get these barrels dealt with. And what's the other guy again? Wood crafting. I've already got a craft shop up. Ah, stop it. You go there. I want you to make a few more bolts. A couple nest boxes. And then when you're done with that, I'd like you to make some rock pots. And also rock altar. You know what, that's fine for now. But do something. How is this digging coming? Well, this is as per my agreement. This, oh, bituminous coal right at the top as well. Okay, I wasted my money on bringing as much of that bituminous coal as I did. I am absolutely rolling in it. Let's get this. Actually, let's go down. No, let's go out. Just gonna get a temporary room set up, kind of an all-purpose room. It's gonna be dormitory, food store, probably some other things as well. Oh crap. Oh, those aren't my guys. Yeah, it surely does. But this map does have some, so probably not saving much of anything. That being said, they are already starting to kill things, so that's good, which means I'm going to need a butcher shop. Also, as soon as possible. Do I have anybody set to butcher? Ah, yes, I do. And let's set them to tan as well. That's one of my miners, but that is okay. nice. Just honestly, don't worry about going any deeper than this for now. I'd rather have you doing some other stuff. You, sir, prepare easy meals forever. For the time being, that is. Empty some of these barrels. Start getting your cooking up. How are your projects doing? Okay, wooden bolts coming along. And how many bronze bars, how many bronze ore rather do we have left? Wrong. Stocks. Oh, I need to get my guy into a... I need to get him set up. You need to dig this out faster. Oh, God. Ooh. Tell me. Okay, let's see. Just gonna take a quick, real quick look. I'll tell you if it's worth looking at for yourselves. But no one's. Oh, we've got one guy to Archer level 3 already, and Marksman Dwarf 3. So that's excellent. Oh wow, that last fortress, I really forgot how to play this game. Can somebody please? Thank you for bringing the turkeys back, but I need this. We'll go get some more ammunition, mate. I'm making it for you. Who is... You're digging. And you're making doors and such. Okay, I want you to finish that dig job first, and then you can stop digging for a bit. In fact, you know what? Don't even care about this for a bit right now. Just dig the bare minimum so I get you guys doing the other stuff that needs doing. I don't want that turkey rotting in the field. Okay. In fact, let's play around with this a little bit. What I would really like is this. Nope. Kind of like that, but I don't need any of this. I want that quarter of the room done first, so I can start getting some stuff in there. More wild turkeys. I should probably tame them instead. Don't really, I think you have to catch them in cages. I'm not going to build cages and mechanisms just yet. Do need to get my mason up pretty soon, but I think more importantly is... Oh, okay, the carpenter's done. Let's get some shields up shortly. Let him continue digging for a bit. Let's get this marked quickly. We'll say start room. Something easy. So, first things first, let's get my little dude in the corner. No, finish the corner. Okay. Good. Down. Down, finish the corner. Okay, well I know you're going to do it next, right? I swear dwarves exist to spite me. There we go. Only when you give up, and you've given up on all hope. Chair. There you go. I need that done ASAP. Bookkeeper. Thank you. Broker. Who's my manager? I'll leave you alone for a bit. Do things by hand. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do things by hand for a short while. How's that coming? I didn't actually hit the zoom button. Zoom. F2, zoom here. F1, zoom here. Thank you. There we go. Let's again, nope, wrong key. Let's ask you guys to really focus on one section of the room at a time. So I can start getting actual furniture in there. Okay. Meat is almost down to nothing. Drinks are getting low. I'm gonna need to dig out a farm short-ishly. Actually, no, I just need to get that tanner done. Okay. Butcher, tanner guy. Enough of this has been done. Take a break from mining after your next mining job and go get that done. You can go get your pick later. Meanwhile, let's get some beds in. Okay. Ooh. Tight micromanaging on this. Where did he go? Is he coming up? What on earth are you carrying, dude? Oh. To that end, I probably want to put a small stone stockpile here. And that now reminds me that I need to, as soon as possible. Where's my dude? What's he building? Construct building? That better be a tannery. Yeah, it is. Butchery. Finally going back to bronze bars. Good. Should have an absolute ton of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8, 16. Don't remember how much everything uses, but so here's a question. I don't remember what the meta is on armor priority. Is it helm and breastplate first, isn't it? To like protect your dwarf from just being insta-gibbed. Shield, helm, breastplate. Wooden shields work just as well as any other shields though, don't they? I seem to remember that you don't really need to make shields out of anything more than wood. Okay, so we'll start with 2 wood shields, get 2 bronze helms. Well, I'm hoping Dragonfire is not going to be any time soon. And 2 breastplates, 2 greaves. Ooh, are there a lot of creatures that breathe fire now? That sounds bad. Oh good, chairs coming in. This is a study. And it is for our bookkeeper. So they can start to give me some accurate numbers. Okay. Okay. Those are up. Let's get butcher a dead animal forever, please. I'd like to get those turkeys cooked. Where did he go? Is he building beds? Forgotten beasts, magma sea critters like magma crabs and such. I don't expect to see them soon. I'm not really planning on going very deep. Oh, clowns, yeah. Clowns, if I fight off everything this base throws at me, then maybe clowns will be involved. As of right now, I still need to get mechanisms up as a priority. I think I might go QSTs on this. QSPs, rather. Just because I'm planning on making such a tight military focused base. I need this butchering. Can you do some butchering for me, mate? Got turkeys coming in right and left, but it does me no good if you do not butcher them. Is that you coming to get a turkey? No, a bed. Okay, fine. Finish the installation of the beds. I suppose people need to sleep places. I accept that. Oh yeah, people are already going to bed. How is that military? He is now a Mark's Dwarf level 4. And he is extremely close, I believe, to level 5. So this is good. And then I can get that moving into at least being the leader of a marksman squad. He might be able to hold his own, at least in the early game, get a little tower built so he can shoot down on people outside the fort. Given that there's not a lot of hills, and we've got downward view. Ooh, look at the waves crashing. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Toady, you're a genius. Okay, that's still going on. Shields have been made, so we're going to create a new squad, I think. I want a specific uniform. Can I do that? In fact, let's just make the uniform archer. Okay, leather shields or bucklers? No. Archer. I want... I'm just going to add a uniform. Marksman. I want bronze breastplates. I would like, if possible, do I need to put everything over that, under that as well? Cloaks and such. They will literally strip down and only put on this stuff. I have to remember that. Shirts. Okay. Fine. Let's just go with shirts. Cloaks if you can. I want bronze greaves if possible. And trousers. We will say I would like... Ooh, here's a question. Do gauntlets interfere with marksmanship? I doubt they do. I'm going to assume they don't. Don't remember them using to do that. Used to do that. Nah, yeah. Boots. High boots. I have to put in 2 gauntlets and 2 high boots still? I'm sure I do. Or can I just say gauntlets and high boots? I know I used to. No, I don't have to put in 2. Fantastic. I swear I used to have to do that. Shield. Let's say material. That's fine. I'm not going to expect them to wear any of that. So wood shields. Weapon. Crossbows. Oh yeah, there's a thing for that, isn't there? Replace clothing, yeah. Crossbows and say ammunition. No. Add item? No. Add squad? No. Did that save? That didn't save, did it? Oh yes, it did. Wood shields, crossbows, bronze high boots, bronze gauntlets, trousers, and such. Okay, I've got the uniform in place. I'm not gonna have them do it right now. Can I get you to do these bloody turkeys? You're probably sleeping, aren't you? Oh. Oh. And he's just going right back. Oh. Are you falling asleep in the butcher shop? That's... Okay, but we have butchering taking place. Okay. Fantastic. Barn owl. You're gonna die. Sorry. Is the rest of that digging been done? Not yet. That's fine. Is there anything obvious I'm forgetting? Let's do 4 of those. 2 of those to start. It's a shame how janky it is trying to get them to put their armor on properly. That is such a probably the biggest bummer in this game. Just messing around with armor. Okay, let's get Mason set up real quick. Mudstone's fine. Who is my Mason? Oh, well, he's still busy right now, but he'll be done shortly, I'm guessing. How are we going on stocks? Okay, you can actually collect those when you get a chance. Okay. Everyone's got cloaks. Oh, dresses. Y'all are wearing dresses and robes. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem. Oh, look at all that bronze. Look at all that bronze. and coke almost to match. Boxes and bags. Got a little bit of cloth. I forgot to take silk cloth. Ooh, that hurts. Forgot to take silk cloth. Drinks are still holding. Prepared meals are... they're still holding, and they're getting decent, honestly. For this early, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. You butchering, mate? Fantastic. And we've got a bone guy, I believe. No, I never put anyone on bone carving. The same guy I've got on all my other crafting, though. I'm just going to toss him on bone carving now. And we are going to just very briefly say, hey, with all these bones, just make bolts. And we'll switch to those for hunting shortly. You know what, honestly, what am I thinking picking up all those bolts? Just leave them. I can make more. Don't need you guys running around the map. I have such a small labor pool for right now. Oh. That is the end of the bronze making. It appears. Yep, we have no tin-bearing stones. Okie doke. So bronze is done. And if generally we've got matching bars, got slightly more coke than bronze right now. So why don't you chill out on this for now. Go find something else useful to do. Let's see how that armor's coming along. Okay, not terrible. Got a bowyer and a woodcutter. I don't have the woodcutter doing any woodcutting, so I don't know why he's associating himself with that. He should be considering himself a hunter, for he is our best hunter. Need him to do a bit more hunting. Are we out of dudes to hunt? Barn owls. They're probably a pain. Okay, so now let's see if I remember how to do this. Create squad. Marksman, the tin persuaders. I want Adel and Legontekud. Yep, you guys. Let's go to the schedule here. Train. You're not really... I'm not going to have you guys training. Edit the order. Inverse patrol route, station, train. Can I just... I'm going to have you guys inactive. I just want you to put on the clothes. Patrol route. Station, it doesn't really matter. Inactive uniform, sleeping room at will. I'll keep you as train, but I think I need to change the number. Give order, train, 1 soldier minimum. There we go. And let's just copy that. Oh, wait. Yeah, oops. Cancel order. Yeah. So, good. Okay, copy order. Paste, 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 paste. Okay, so one of you needs to be training all the time. The other one of you can be hunting. Ammunition. 10 persuaders. So, I mean, yeah, just use what you can. And this guy is making bone bolts. Fantastic. So, this still isn't being dug out. That's fine. Who did I take off hauling duty? Oh, I just took everyone off wood hauling. That's right. Oh, the dogs love that guy. Try it again. Okay, so we should be starting to get more prepared meals. Not really. I guess we're eating them. Probably need to put in a bit more here. What's the smallest room I could do that would work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just put that in there for now, once they get around to it. Keep butchering turkeys, man. Okay, dogs, 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 seriously. Didn't want to have to do this, but you guys are super duper irritating. So let's start this again. Let's put you a little bit further away. Just for now. We'll sort you out in a little bit. I'm gonna have to stop relatively soon. It is late. Probably just wait till I get to the 4-hour mark. Hopefully I'll have a grip on what's going on by then. Is it building all right? Okay. Mason's workshop. Okay, so what do we have stone-wise right now? 39, okay, mostly mudstone. Is there a difference in stone hardness for the purposes of building walls? I think there was talk about implementing that at one point. I mean, I know there's magma safe stone versus non-magma safe stone, but does it matter for wall building? I mean, I don't want to build my walls out of mudstone if they're going to get knocked out by, like, something. Nothing still destroys walls. Oh, that's good. I remember there was large talk. There was a lot of talk about making wall-destroying things, but man, what can you do if things can destroy walls? I know things can fly over walls. Let's just go with mudstone then. Yeah. And do that like all the time for the rest of your life, basically. Okay, metalsmith. Finishing up the bronze gauntlet. What are people wearing right now? You have not yet put on your armor. It is waiting for you, but you have not, so I haven't done this right. Alerts, tin persuaders. Nope. There we go. Yes, okay, so. Go get your armor. You finish that last gauntlet. God, these dogs are unruly. Gonna have to make rope. Okay, they're getting back to doing a bit of mining. What is that and why has it been dropped there? Okay, somebody's running around naked. For sure. Soldier, no activity. Are you naked? No. High boot, gauntlet, greaves, breastplate, shield. Did I not assign you guys weapons? I'm sure I did. Crossbow. Do I need to tell you guys to take quivers? Are you that thick? Crossbows, yeah. Okay. Okay, but he doesn't have a quiver. He doesn't have any bolts, so there is the question of how useful he is. I'm going to take you guys to inactive for now. But if I do that, will you drop all of your equipment? Dude, get a crossbow. Go get that crossbow, man. Uniforms, exact matches. What am I trying to find here? I can't remember what I'm trying to find. Schedule. Inactive equals uniform. Okay, so they should stay in their uniforms even if I take them off of activity. So why are they not? Okay, I don't know. But I do know that I need to make an armor stand so you guys have a place that I can assign as a barrack. So you can do some training. Okay, that's getting mined out. Need to get some agricultural stuff done shortly. I love the waves beating upon. I'm just imagining this keep, this little tall keep up here with waves beating on the rocks all around it. Beautiful. Probably makes me think that, well, it's not going to be as cool as Castle Conway, but I've been to Conway and Carnarvon. Yeah, isn't it? It's also, I don't know, let's see if I can show you. Yeah, I like the location also because it's right at this little bridge. So this is the only way, and my civilization is all throughout here. This is the only way for all of the nasties that are up in this direction, which I believe there are many, to get down through this way. So I'm kind of like a vanguard, coastal vanguard, hence the guard of waters, I believe I said, is the name. Terrible with names. Okay. Okay, and that's coming along nicely. A little bit slow. Are we out of meat? Okay, well, no one's butchered that corpse yet, so yes. Oh no, actually, no. Can I get this finished, please? Oh. That's something I can't forget to do. Let's get that placed. Bone bolts. Have we got any blocks yet? Oh yeah. Okay, so with that, we can start the most core element of the keep, one that will almost never actually be shut, one hopes, because that means things have gotten very dire indeed. Nevertheless, it's important to have boundaries in this world. And can I do a bridge? How much is this going to cost me? Retract raises, yep. Okay. With that, we have the most basic locking mechanism we need. Probably have to disassemble that at a later date, but maybe not. Okay, good. So that's done. Let's bring the food inside, please. Specifically, booze and prepared meals. So don't worry about the meat, the fish, unprepared fish. Egg. Yeah, bring the plants down. Actually, no, don't. Drinks, and prepared food. And you no longer get drinks nor prepared food. How's my carpenter up to? Oh, he's mining. That's fine, he'll be done with that in a second. And then he can go do a little bit of carpentry. Is there a way to deal with stagnant water and make it not stagnant anymore? I think I seem to remember running it through a water pump, cleared out the stagnancy of it. But I don't remember if that's just me remembering something that's not true or not. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I can make that all out of wood. Might need a mechanism if I remember incorrectly or correctly. Oh, how long have I been going now? Ooh, just about 4 hours. So after this save, I think I'm going to call it for the night, get some rest, because it is 12:30. Oh, you're like an hour ahead of me, aren't you, Einherjar? Einherjar? One of these days, you gotta give me a bit more specifics on how to pronounce that. I speak a little bit of German, but I don't know how well that translates to Finnish. Jeez, it's late where you're at, mate. Okay. I really don't want to stop playing, but I need to get rest. My wife needs me to help her with some work tomorrow. So, thank you so much for coming by. Hopefully we will see this fort last quite a bit longer than the last one. I'm going to be a little bit more intelligent about it. I'm not going to be delving out ornate guild halls before I've got proper defenses up, which is not just a noob mistake, just a terrible mistake. Totally disrespectful to my dwarfs. They can wait to get a temple for a while, I think. In the meantime, if there's anything that you are interested in seeing, always feel free to come and let me know in chat. I don't know how many hours a day I have to play games, and it depends a little bit from time to time. But I'm always interested in new games, for sure, assuming they don't cost a lot of money. Anyway, have a good night. Take care of yourselves, and be well.